I had my right shoulder replaced in 2012. I had gotten to the point where I could really not turn the steering wheel in my car. Golf had gone by the wayside. I could do no lifting. And Anthony Shia had done my hip replacement, and I was seeing him and was sharing with him that it was time to do my shoulder. And he said, well, I'd really like you to see one of our newer colleagues, Dr. Matthew Walker. I met Dr. Walker, and shortly thereafter, he did my replacement. He was an incredible individual, great sense of humor, gave me lots of time, educated me in terms of what the surgery was going to be, and apparently there were two ways he could go about the surgery when he got in to see what the problem was, and so I learned about both of those. And the good news was he could do the total shoulder replacement, which was easier than the other one. When I came out of surgery, I thought that was very interesting. The anesthesiologist looked at me and said, I've never worked with Matthew Walker, but he is one incredible surgeon. The overall procedure was incredible. The hospital was wonderful. The nurses were proficient. They had a sense of humor. They obviously knew what they were doing. They cared. They listened well, had great empathy. When I woke up in my recovery room and then in my room, again, the nurses were just incredible. When I went home, I had physical therapy here at the Henrico Doctors Hospital 3 times a week for maybe 2 weeks. Dr. Matthew gave me some exercises to do at home, some of which I still do, not because my shoulder doesn't function or hurts, but he was also interesting when he was really new when I got the surgery. And I belong to Partner MD, which is a concierge type medical program, and I was telling him about that. And 2 days later, I get a call from my internist saying that they'd had a visit from Dr. Walker. And he wanted to learn all about the Partner MD and what that was all about in the community and more about me and that kind of thing. So very detailed. We tease each other a lot about my golf game. I swear he told me he would take 3 points off my score. He said, no, I told you you'd be as bad as you were before the surgery. And so we still argue about that. But as you can see, I have total mobility in my arms. There's nothing I can't do. A lot of specialists, I think, sometimes are so busy and they're so good at what they do, but their bedside manner is not always the best. At least that's my opinion. And Dr. Walker has it all. He obviously is a gifted surgeon, but he really takes time with you. He's easy to talk to, develops a relationship with you, actually remembers things you talked about. And so this is what, 4 years, 3 years down the pike, and when I come in to see him, he's still teasing me about things we talked about back in the first visit. So he's amazing.